Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine a moment, right? So intense, so powerful, that just one single sound could, well, unleash the might of an entire army. Today, we're diving deep into exactly that kind of scene from the ancient texts.
Yeah, it's about a pivotal roar, isn't it? And a conch blast.
Exactly. And it wasn't just signaling, like, let's fight. It was deeper, a profound commitment.
Absolutely. And our mission today really is to understand the incredible weight behind that. Bhishma's roar, his conch. How could one sound signal such total commitment and, basically ignite a war in that very instant?
And it, just so everyone knows where we're drawing this from, it's directly from specific verses. Chapter 1, verses 12 and 13 of Bhishma's Roar, a call to war, and their interpretations.
Right, those specific verses.
So let's set the scene a bit. We have Duryodhana's army all lined up. But the text suggests there's this need. A need for a certain kind of strength, an assurance, really.
Yeah, like something's missing.
And it seems only one person could provide that. Who was he? Why was he so crucial right then?
Oh, that would be Bhishma. The verses call him the glorious and oldest Kaurava. Think of him as this grand old warrior, the patriarch, hugely respected, maybe even feared a little.
Right. The elder statesman, but also a top warrior.
Exactly. And it's not just his skill. His very presence carries this immense weight, history, morality, everything. The sources really paint a picture,
Yeah.
him in full armor, on his chariot, ready.
And he doesn't just stand there, he acts. The text says he lets out a mighty lion-like roar.
Yeah.
Specifically to encourage Duryodhana. Can you, walk us through that moment, the intensity, the visuals?
Oh, absolutely. The imagery is, well, it's striking. He roars this huge sound to sort of bolster Duryodhana, lift his spirits, and you can almost see it, right? Bhishma, armor gleaming, maybe that divine conch in his hand already.
Is there fire mentioned?
Yeah. The descriptions sometimes include this fiery background, suggesting the intensity, the heat of the moment. It's this physical declaration. He's in, no turning back.
Okay, so the roar sets the stage, encourages the leader, but then comes the sound that really travels, the conch.
The conch blast.
How does that one sound cut through everything and deliver such a clear message across, well, a whole battlefield?
That's the key moment, isn't it? After the roar, he blows his divine conch. It's described as this solitary, really commanding sound. It just echoes. And the message isn't complicated. It's basically, we are ready. Let the war begin.
Wow. Super clear.
Concise, absolute, no room for doubt. That's it. The decision is made.
And that single sound, it triggers a whole symphony of war, doesn't it? What happens next? What's that ripple effect?
Oh, it's immediate. The battlefield just erupts.
The
The verses say, immediately after, conches, drums, horns, and trumpets set it all around. Their noise was thunderous.
Thunderous. And not just a few answering calls, but...
A wall of sound. Imagine it. One signal and then this explosion. The sky just fills with the noise of war instruments. It's the whole army declaring, yes, we heard. We're ready too. Yeah. A unified cacophony almost.
That's incredible. One sound unifying an entire army like that. Can you maybe give us an analogy, something relatable today that captures that feeling, that sudden alignment?
Sure. Think about, okay, maybe a school captain before a huge match. Right. Or even just before a big team presentation at work.
Right, that moment of tension.
Exactly. There's that quiet, everyone's maybe a bit nervous, unsure. Then the captain or the team lead, they don't just give an order, they raise their voice or make a gesture. It's a statement of intent. And suddenly, boom, silence turns into cheers, or everyone just clicks into focus. Ready. Unified.
I get that. It's like flipping a switch for the whole group.
That's the kind of electric energy Bhishma's conch unleashed. It aligned everyone instantly.
Wow. Okay, so it wasn't just making noise for the sake of it. It was purposeful noise.
Very purposeful.
So if this isn't just about, starting a fight,
right? What's
the deeper meaning here? What was that conch blast really doing?
That's a great question, and it leads to a really important spiritual insight from the text. They suggest that before any big battle in life, and that could be anything, a real conflict or a personal challenge, there's often this moment of noise. But here's the twist. The noise isn't primarily to scare the opponent.
Okay, so what's it for?
It's to awaken your own courage, to solidify your resolve. It's an internal thing almost.
Ah, so it's like psyching yourself up.
In a way, yes, but more profound. It's about commitment. And this is crucial. Bhishma's conch, at its core, wasn't just a call to war in the aggressive sense. It was this powerful, unwavering declaration of commitment. I am here. I stand by this.
Commitment, not just conflict. That's a really key takeaway, isn't it?
It really is. That changes the whole dynamic of how you see that moment.
So let's sort of wrap this part up. Today, we've really dug into the power packed into one single action. Bhishma's roar, his conch blast.
A lion's roar, no less.
Right, and we saw how it didn't just echo across a physical battlefield, setting an army in motion.
But also resonated on this much deeper spiritual level, symbolizing that unwavering commitment we talked about.
So thinking about this, what does it mean for us, listening to this, for our lives?
Well, maybe consider the battles you face. Big or small, big or your challenges, personal goals, difficult conversations. How do you find your moment of commitment? How do you express it? What's your own sort of personal rallying cry before you dive in?
That's a good question to ponder. What's our conch blast?
Exactly.
And here's maybe a final thought to leave you with. Bhishma roared. The army answered. The war began on the outside, but deep inside, perhaps for Bhishma himself and for many others, a completely different battle was just beginning. The battle of dharma, of duty, righteousness, complex choices.
The whole other layer, the inner conflict.
Indeed. Something to think about.